Achieving the cinematic professional look with your camera or smartphone really comes down to lighting your videos correctly. Which is why in this video I want to share with you two mid-range priced lights that are compact, portable, and easy to use. Full disclosure, I was sent these lights for free, however they are not approving of this video and they did not force me to say nice things about them. Up first, we have the Zhiyun G60. This light is so compact. Here is it next to a Xbox controller. This thing is so small. Lights I've purchased in the past usually take up a ton more space, and this is a really big plus with this light because for me, I'm in a small apartment. I don't have a lot of space here to film. I've got my office set up, bookshelf, different things like that. So the more space I can save, the better, and this light does the job. On the top of this light, you have the on and off button that'll turn it on, and then you also have controls here on the back that allow you to adjust the color temperature from 2,700 Kelvin for warmer situations all the way up to 6,500 Kelvin for daylight and other white light situations. And this is super important to me as a content creator. Like, for example, I'm right now shooting with the window wide open so people outside can see me, and I want the natural light coming in, but I also want light on my face. So I'm right now using actually the G60 here and having it shine a nice white light on my face. However, if I need to shoot at night, windows are closed, there's no daylight coming in, I can easily switch this to a warmer tone and have the warmer tone lights that I normally have in the background and be able to get an amazing shot still. Multiple use cases, super important. And then the other switch on the back controls the brightness, and this thing gets insanely bright at like 10 or 20% on this light is about my other light's 100% light. So this thing gets insanely bright even though it is very compact and small. It also has this little arm thing, so whether you have it on a tripod or a light stand, you can actually adjust the angle of it without needing any like special adapter, which I think is super useful. You then have your power plug adapter. You just easily plug this into the wall and it lights up and works great. And it's also worth noting that I've never heard this thing make any noise. It kind of looks like with these vents on it that it's going to be a loud light or there might be a fan that goes on. I personally have not noticed this over the few weeks that I've had it. It comes with a mini softbox light dome, which can be very useful for getting cinematic looks. And I like that this is included. You don't have to buy anything separately. You can attach this right away and start taking really good videos. It also comes with this little light dome thing. I haven't used this much personally, but I do like having options. And the fact that this is included for free gives me different looks. Definitely a plus. And it also comes with a Bowens Mount adapter. Now, where this is super awesome is you attach this to the light and you are given a broad range of different accessories that you can use with this light. If you want a massive softbox that you see like the professionals use, you can purchase that. As long as it supports the Bowens Mount adapter, you can attach it right on and be able to use it. I actually went out and purchased this lantern light box, and it's been great for shooting videos like this or other things where it just naturally lights up the room and gives me a nice soft look. And this is also giving me more options for getting to different looks that I want to achieve. If I want to get super cinematic and have it dark in the background with the warmer and blue tones, I can do that. Or if I want, I can switch to something like this and get really nice daylight shots. There's just so many possibilities with this thing. Maybe one of the only downsides that I've come across with this light currently is that because it is so small and compact, if I do put one of these bigger things on with the adapter, there's obviously a lot more weight on the front, so sometimes it wants to lean forward. This is simply fixed by just adding some weights to the back leg of whatever light stand you're using. I just have a cheap light stand that I have this attached to, and then I have just some weights in the back to help with that. But other than that, this thing has been a beast, and I'm now actively using it in my setup to shoot my videos. It's that good. Now for the second light, we have the Zhiyun X100, and when you first look at this, you're like, is this a camera? Is this a camera? It's not, but it is a portable light, and it's almost identical, in my opinion, to the G60. You have the ability to change the white balance from 2,700 Kelvin to 6,500 Kelvin, so you have the ability to use this in a broad range of situations. The brightness on this gets insanely bright, even if you are just running off the battery power. Still, at like 10%, this thing gets brighter than my lights plugged into a wall at 100%. It gets crazy bright. You have a removable battery pack that you can can charge up and use. And with the battery pack, you are going to get 2 hours of battery life out of this light. So definitely plenty of time there if you're going to shoot like a podcast, you need a light to be mobile, or maybe you're doing interviews somewhere where it's dark out, you want to just turn on the light for the interview, turn it off. You could totally be able to use this for an entire shoot. And this also comes with the Bowens Mount adapter, so you can attach all those different accessories to this light as well. Now, you will notice on the back there is a fan in there. Again, I've used this light quite a bit, and that fan has never been super noisy or loud for me when using it, where it's going to affect the videos I was taking. And even if you wanted to just get this light as your main light, but you also just wanted to have that battery pack there in case you do have to travel. Maybe you're going to go film a podcast somewhere, and you just want a light that's portable, easy to set up, you don't have to worry about finding outlets. This can work as that. If you do need to plug it into a wall, there is a power adapter included, so you don't just have to run on battery life. You do have the options to choose between both of those. Now, the only downside I really have with this light is it doesn't come with a light dome or something to soften the light, really. You're probably going to need to invest in something that's going to attach to that Bowens Mount adapter, but I already think a lot of people are going to buy different accessories for their light anyway because they want to achieve a certain look. So they're going to buy a really big light dome, or they're going to buy a lantern like I have. But overall, this is a fantastic light, and I definitely recommend it. But maybe you're starting out, you're not ready to invest $200 to $300 into some mid-priced lights. Be sure to check out our budget lighting video. We'll cover some of the best budget lights that you can pick up for shooting videos. I'll leave that video right here, so be sure to go and check that out next.